Hello, and welcome to a special presentation of the Barkadas and COVID-19 Safe. Today, we'll be discussing community attitudes, most especially within the adult population, of being COVID-19 safe. I'm Julian Bagatsing, and here with me in the studio today are Rachel, Javier, and Bryan Yap. Welcome, Rachel and Bryan.
Hi, Julian. Great
Hello.
to be here.
Yeah.
Glad for the both of you to be here. For our audience, could you tell us a bit about yourselves? Maybe we can start with Bryan.
Well, hi. Again, my name is Brian Yap, and I've been here in Australia for 5 years now, and I just got my PR in February.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm a proud Bulakenyo, so I'm still, my Tagalog is still strong.
Going strong.
Going
It's
strong.
great to hear. It's great to
Yeah.
hear.
When I moved here, I surprisingly I became a children's show presenter and an actor as well. So I'm an actor. Imagine I'm an actor.
That's Bryan. That's amazing to know. I think Rachel and I are curious.
Yeah,
Are there any big projects going on for you right now in terms of your acting?
Well, I believe it's a big break for me because currently I'm part of the Aladdin Musical School Tour 2022. Yeah, and I'm actually playing the Sultan and Ashkar. So I'm playing two roles in that musical play, and we're actually touring all around Australia.
Wow. It's not an easy task, and I believe that it takes incredible amount of talent. So now let's move on to the beautiful Rachel.
Well, don't know about that, Julian, but thank you.
Oh, beautiful,
Very.
gorgeous.
Okay, don't. No, yeah. My head won't fit on the screen. Come on, guys. Yeah. But a bit about myself. Unlike the two of you, I was actually born here in Australia, hence, the Aussie accent. But absolutely love my Filipino heritage, so much so that I wanted to learn the language so I can speak Tagalog fluently. And I always get asked, well, where are you? Oh, as you know, Filipinos always ask each other when they first meet each other, where are you from in the Philippines? And so both my parents are born, I say I was born here, but my parents are from Laguna. Yeah. So pure Tagalog. Yeah.
Pure Tagalog.
I'm a mother of three girls, three beautiful girls, and I've got two grandkids
Oh, wow.
as well. So they're,
Really special.
yep, they're my pride and joy.
I thought you've been here in Australia for 22 years only.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I wish, yeah, times 2 plus. But otherwise, I multitask like most females do. Yep, multiple jobs. My main one is in education, and my love, my passion is actually traveling.
Wow. Any destinations you've been that's just noteworthy for you?
Well, probably my most favorite destination is Hawaii. Like I've been there, I think 9 times now.
Wow.
Yeah, but recently I just came back from Europe and experienced a cruise again, which is probably my most favorite form of transport or way of traveling on a Virgin voyage. So Richard
Wow.
Branson's brand new cruise line.
Wow.
Wow.
I am jealous. I
Well,
want to
me too.
start traveling again as well.
You should, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now that you can, definitely, you should do it.
Yeah.
So Julian, how about you?
Yes, me. Well, look, I've been in Australia since 2019, so far less than Bryan. And I was, just in Manila. That's where I'm from. That's where my family's from. But, over here, I've just enjoyed getting to know a lot of people, meeting different kinds of cultures. I think I'm a big soccer fan, and so I always enjoyed just going to the parks and having a kick around with, whoever's playing there. And you meet so many different cultures and their different values. But one thing that's always just echoed with me is, just about being a Filipino and how we sort of have our values on our sleeve.
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
you could tell if someone's Filipino. Even if they weren't born here, you can tell because their values sort of echo through that. So recently, we made a video about how youngish adults approach living with the virus. Now, Rachel, can you give us a description of that setting?
Yeah, well, the video that we've just recently done, which Bryan and I were part of, it was called Barkadas, and Bryan will go into that as to the meaning of that. But it was set in just after COVID, and it's about an aunt and friends, and they're talking about what they went through in lockdown. Yeah, so that's the main premise.
Yeah.
Of the commercial.
Interesting. And Brian, being the actor here, what role did you play there?
In my case, I play the role of the basketballer. Slay. Yeah, so I'm one of those annoying guys who is actually anti-vaccination.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Very controversial.
Yeah,
See,
but it doesn't actually reflect to that scene because this is a three-part commercial, but during that it wasn't established yet. But yeah, the character is me being the basketballer, the toughie,
The tough guy.
tough guy.
Yeah. Look, I think our viewers are curious about what that clip looks like, so let's go and have a look at that clip.
Hi, tita. Kamusta po?
Hi, okay lang. Kumusta ka?
I'm very good. It's been a while. You look very tired. Do you want to sit down?
Yes, that
All
would
right,
be
let's
good.
sit down.
We got a big game next week.
Big game.
Yeah, we're gonna destroy those sharks, and we will make them eat our trash.
Yeah.
So, tita, how you been? The last time I saw you was before the pandemic. How was it for you?
Oh, it was bad. It was very difficult. Stay at home, nothing to do. Have a teenage son. Had to stay at home with me. How was it for you?
It was horrible, tita. It was like living hell. I'm so always used to going out, drinking, partying, flirting with the boys, and all of a sudden, I couldn't do it anymore. It was horrible. I was so lonely.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Dax. I know how tempting it is to go out there, right? But we're still in a pandemic. Gotta be COVID-19 safe.
Yes, tita. I always make sure I'm COVID-19 safe.
Wait.
Hey, guys, are you COVID-19 safe?
What's that?
What's that? COVID what?
Are you vaccinated?
No.
Why not?
No. I'm not gonna put that crap in my system. Well, look at me. I'm healthy.
Yeah,
I'm
but
strong.
you could spread the virus to your teammates.
No, you're right, man.
Actually, you're very sweaty.
Yeah, we've been playing basketball.
Did that come with chills, body aches and pains, headache?
Now that you mention it, maybe you spread the virus to me.
Get tested and isolate.
Wait a minute, guys. If you're sick and you're unvaccinated, how are we going to beat the team on Saturday?
Oh no.
You better get vaccinated.
Vaccinate.
You isolate.
Isolate.
You wear a mask
Wear a mask.
where you feel unsafe. Vaccinate. Isolate. Wear a mask where you feel unsafe.
Vaccinate. Isolate. Wear a mask when you feel unsafe. Vaccinate. Isolate. Wear a mask when you feel unsafe. Vaccinate. Isolate. Wear a mask when you feel unsafe.
Brian, for our non-Filipino audience, what is the definition of barkada?
Well, Barkada means a group of friends. So it's like you're here in Australia we call it like mates, like a group of people.
Like your gang, your posse.
Yeah, a gang.
Yeah.
Posse,
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good term. And the way we, just to use it in a sentence, I have my barkada growing up, and we've been friends up to now. So they are my, and it's real talk.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing that sort of information,
Yeah,
Brian.
yeah.
What did you think of the clip that we just saw?
In the general sense, I think we were able to like send the message about being COVID-19 safe.
Yeah.
With that small skit or
Yep.
clip,
Yeah,
that we've done.
And Rachel, what did
Yeah.
you think?
I think it's great in that it portrayed like what we actually went through during
Yeah.
lockdown and the importance of now still to be COVID safe moving forward.
Yeah.
I think we got that message across.
Rachel, do you think that's the way some adults think about COVID-19 safe, especially young males?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a mixture, but the way the basketballers, and in particular the role that Brian played, they're just pretty laissez-faire about everything. They think they're invincible, etc. Especially like on public transport, like and the young adults on there, they're just totally oblivious to wearing a mask. And hopefully then this will bring it back to some sort of perspective and respect, etc. Yeah.
I think it's a good reminder as well, sort of
Definitely.
why we're doing it. Definitely. And
Yeah.
Brian, what do you think?
If we're going back to the question as to especially with or particularly with males, I think there's this the stigma of males being the macho, the machismo. That I'm not gonna get sick, so this is just a virus. I'm a
Still
guy.
young and healthy, and I can take it.
The masculinity.
Like you're invincible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it also, it reflected into my character, which I'm the opposite of it because, it's really different when you have family as well. You tend to think that, the safety of your family first, but when we're going back to the young adults, especially with males, then we have the tendency to be like, we can just brush it off. It's just
no sense of urgency.
It's just flu,
But in the same instance, there are young males as well that are quite responsible.
Yeah.
You don't want to disregard any of them.
True.
Yeah.
How do you think adults in our community can be encouraged to really practice being COVID-19 safe?
Well, for me, I think it's more of like being selfless. Like it's not about just our safety, but I think we practice doing this not for ourselves, but for the safety of others, because we can be have the top of the toppest when in terms of immunity, but not all other people around us. It's the
having
same.
that consideration as well.
Yeah, totally agree with you, Brian. And again, like I have from first-hand experience, I have like an 88-year-old mum that I want to protect, etc. And therefore, being COVID safe and practicing all that just makes sense for me and my family. And I've been, two of my daughters have been struck down with COVID. I've been lucky enough not to have been. So again, it's just doing what's right.
True.
Correct. Yeah.
Now, I'm curious from the both of you, how were your lockdown experiences during the time of the lockdowns? Did it go through okay? Did you catch the virus?
Well, from my perspective, I didn't get COVID at all, and I still haven't yet.
That's good.
Wow.
So I put that down to, having great immunity. But lockdown, for me, I threw myself into being super active, and I actually had 4 jobs during lockdown.
Busy bee.
Yeah, absolutely. But it was more like support work, helping the community. So I was out there trying to be proactive and help as much as I can.
Wow.
Being productive.
Yeah, that's good on you. Yeah.
What about you, Brian?
On the other hand, I got the virus twice.
From 0 to twice.
From 0 to twice. Yeah, I got it twice. And lockdown was actually a different thing when when you're sick, because I now get the the mental health aspect of it, even though we didn't suffer from it at all. But I actually kind of get how it feels to be like feeling suppressed, feeling like being
you're just not able to move.
you're not able to move, even though you can, but you're not allowed to
Yeah.
get out of the house. So yeah.
And I think that's where I was lucky as well. Like, I really didn't feel the mental aspect or mental health aspect of it because I was just super busy.
Yeah.
So I had no time. I was just worried about my mum catching it and my kids and grandkids, that I was just focusing on everyone else and not myself. Yeah.
So really wonderful insights. Thank you for sharing, the both of you. We do hope that everyone in the community stays safe and practices COVID-19 safe while the virus is still around. Rachel and Bryan, thank you so much. Any parting words from the both of you?
So my parting words would be to get fully vaccinated, to also isolate, and then to get tested if you've got any symptoms.
And of course, wear a mask when you feel unsafe.
Well said, the both of you. And thank you again, Rachel and Bryan, for being part of this special presentation of the Barkada and COVID-19 Safe. Please share and like this video if you enjoyed it, and please comment below on anything we raised or mentioned in this special presentation. Also, don't forget to subscribe or follow our socials. I'm Julian. See you next time, and bye for now.